大家好，我是 Olive Branch Allen. So never before in human history has our medical innovation and understanding been as advanced as it is now. But the percentage of people being sick with chronic illness has been getting worse and worse, and it doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. This alarming fact is due to many complex factors, including the rapid socioeconomic growth of the country, but also on a personal level, where I've mentioned before in previous videos how our prolonged sitting causes muscle atrophy, or by eating so much processed food now can cause hyperinsulinemia or obesity. It's a well-known fact that the number one cause of death is cardiovascular disease. And 80% of all 60-year-olds and up in China have at least one chronic disease. And the WHO reports that almost half of all adults in China now have pre-diabetes. That's a very alarming trend. Now, you may be under pressure to be making a lot of money so that you can save for retirement, which is a very understandable and noble cause. However, if you're going about it and ignoring your health along the way, then by the time you're 60 years old, all that savings that you have accumulated may have to be ended up paying off your medical bills. Or your body will be too weak or injured to be able to experience all the joys of life. Look at it this way. You can invest a little bit to your health every day, like choosing to walk more or eating less sugar. Another way to think about it is the concept of making deposits into an account and compounding it over time. The choices you make throughout life can either speed up or slow down the risk of getting a chronic disease. That's like making deposits or borrowing money. In the end, you're going to have a final balance. Everyone knows that tobacco smoking significantly increases your risk of all-cause mortality, whereas doing a little bit of activity lowers your risk of death by a lot. In both cases, you've casted a vote into an account that will be compounding with time. Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, inventor, diplomat, and a founding father, once said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Now, if you haven't exercised for most of your adult life, don't freak out. It's not too late to start. Muscle fiber is a highly adaptive tissue. So there was a study done on two groups of senior citizens where one group did nothing, whereas the other group were aerobically trained. And then they were both subjected to resistance training. And the result of that resistance training was the muscle growth in both groups were identical. There's a Chinese proverb that goes, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." So I encourage everyone to 加油 on your healthy living habits, and your 60-year-old you will be so grateful that you did. That's it for this video. I hope you found it useful, and as always, please leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you next time.